All right, on today's show, I welcome on a very special guest. He is Glenn Sharpe. He's a senior lineman for Tolman High School football team. How's it going?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm great.
And Glenn, I'm excited to have you on the show. How are you doing during these COVID times, though?
Just working on your game. Just in the house, staying safe. Just trying to do everything we can to get back on the field.
That's good. That's good. And what's it like to start football? To have a season, later in the year in February and everything like that.
It's definitely something that nobody's used to except college. Because they have like spring ball.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never done this ever. I've never done this, so I'm adjusting to it.
That's good. That's good. That's the most important thing. All right, before we jump into about the season and everything like that, I want to know, how did you get into football?
I started playing football in the third grade, but I always loved football ever since I was like 7, 8, 9. I just fell in love with football, and ever since then, man, it's just been nonstop. Ever since third grade, I've been playing, and I don't think I will ever stop playing, honestly.
That's awesome. That's great. And what made you want to become a defensive lineman?
You know, uh, around 7th, 8th grade, I started putting on more weight, getting a little stronger. So when I got to Tolman, the freshman coach was like, "Okay, we're gonna put you on the D line and O line, make you go both ways." And I was making plays. I was getting in the backfield easy, and I was just like being a menace on the D line. And ever since then, it's just been nothing but D line, D line, D line, D line, D line, O line, O line. Just lineman for life, honestly.
That's awesome. That's great. I've seen some of your highlights, man, on Huddle. You've pancaked some people. I've watched you drop some people. It's pretty funny to watch. I mean, you do a great job out there, and I'm sure it's fun for us to pancake some people and drop them.
It is. It really is.
That's awesome. Um, all right. So what's your time been like at Tolman High School playing football for them?
It's been great. Freshman year, the varsity team, they didn't win any games, so it was kind of like tough times. Sophomore year, I was on JV, and we went to playoffs. We went to playoffs. Ended up losing in the first round. It was heartbreaking. And then junior year was like the best season of my life. Started varsity both sides. Was making a lot of plays. We were beating people. We won the first round playoff game. We got to the Super Bowl. We ended up losing a really, really heartbreaker to Pilgrim. It hurt bad, but I mean, we're back now. We got that whole team back, and we're just ready to like try to get back to the big game.
That's awesome. And what do you think is like the biggest quest for you guys to get back there?
Oh man, just our offensive line, because it starts up front. Definitely having more confidence in ourselves and not arguing, and just being more of a family. Definitely being more of a family.
That's awesome. That's great. And what type of hard work did you put in this off season? And I know you had an extended off season, but what's like one thing that you really worked on during the off season that you're ready to show out for this year? Unless that's a secret. We don't have to tell anyone.
Nothing too crazy. I just been getting faster, getting stronger, learning some more D line moves, which is like perfect. Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Are you lifting a lot?
Huh?
Are you lifting a lot?
Oh yeah, definitely. We've been lifting 3 times a week. We stopped around like 3 weeks ago. We're just like relaxing right now. and we're just ready. We are beyond ready to get back on the field.
That's awesome. It's gonna be exciting. How much do you bench?
Bench right now, my max right before we stopped lifting, because like COVID was getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
I was hitting like 275 one rep.
Wow, that's crazy. That's awesome.
I was trying to get higher, but COVID was getting higher in Rhode Island. So my coach made this. It was a hard decision, but he made the decision to cancel lifting. But we understood why.
That's understandable. Yeah, it's definitely understandable. Now, is there a position outside of lineman that you would want to play for football that you'd like to play? One series. If you had one series to play, what if you actually
definitely running back was definitely
running back?
I just want to have all that glory, because us linemen, you don't usually get a lot of glory at linemen.
No,
you don't really get put in the newspaper like these skill guys. So I mean, definitely to get some glory and some recognition, it would be great.
That's awesome.
Really great.
Yeah. What's your coach's name? We'll reach out to him. We'll send this episode to him. We'll have to get you on.
Jason Lawrence.
Lawrence. All right, we'll reach out to him. We're gonna let him know that you got one series to play running back. We're gonna we'll start a hashtag. We're gonna go in after this episode.
Oh God, I'm trying to get that backfield.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. Let's go. We gotta make it happen. Just one series. Just one series. Getting that backfield.
Just one series. That's it.
That's awesome. I'm excited for your season to get going. And to see you play, man. Hopefully I can make it to a game and everything like that. Hopefully we see you in the backfield and playing down as a running back, just on the goal line. That's all we need. Just one touchdown.
Exactly. I'm in there.
And I want to get to know you a little bit better, for the fans to get to know you a little bit better. Who's your favorite football team?
My favorite football team is the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. How'd you end up becoming an Eagles fan?
Right at that 2010 game, when I seen them come back versus the Giants, I was like, oh, like I was amazed. I was like, wow, because I watched the whole game. I thought they were gonna lose, and they ended up coming back. From right there, it's just been fly Eagles fly.
That's awesome. Is there a favorite football player you have on the team, or a favorite football player?
That's like right now, or a football player like all time on their team?
Let's go right now and then all time.
Right now, my boy Fletcher Cox, he's a menace on that D line, going crazy, causing calamity in the backfield. Sadly we didn't make the playoffs, but we'll be back. We'll be back. I tell everybody, we'll be back and ready for these guys.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, my nephew's a big Eagles fan too, so I know that he wants to get back. Do you think they're gonna trade Wentz?
I doubt it, but I'm not gonna be surprised because Jalen Hurts surprised me. I didn't think he was going to actually produce as much as he did. And so I don't know what the situation is going to be. I don't know if he's going to start. I don't know if he's going to role play. I just doubt they trade Wentz, but if they do, I won't be surprised.
That's awesome. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I know Wentz seems like he wants to stay now that the coach is gone, and
exactly.
Mix.
Thank God he's gone.
Thank God. Yeah. Hey, what'd you think about the last play, that last game where they put in Sudfield to play? Like, do you think he lost the team on that?
That was petty.
Yeah,
they want the Giants in the playoffs. I mean, I don't blame them. But I mean, at that point right there, you just got to let them get in the playoffs. I mean, that was so uncalled for.
Yeah.
I hate the Redskins. I don't like the Redskins being in the playoffs, or the football team.
The football team, yeah.
I don't like them being in the playoffs at all.
I don't blame you. Do you have a pregame ritual?
Pregame ritual. I mean, not really. I just have my helmet on, walking back and forth, beating my chest, just talking to God, really, because I'm football is really it's the way of life. So talk to God every time before I step on the field. Bless me with no injuries. Bless me, just me and my teammates with no injuries, and let's just win this game.
That's awesome. That's great. That's great that you do that. I think that's amazing that you pray to him and make sure you keep safe during the game and get the W.
Of course.
That's awesome. And what's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Oof. Man, burgers, pizza, man, fries. I can go on and on and on because I really don't have a favorite, man. Mozzarella sticks, wings.
All
Oh
right.
my god,
Don't
man.
stop. You're gonna make me hungry because you keep talking. Those are all the good foods.
I'm sorry.
My mozzarella sticks are like my weakness. Those are like one of my favorite
Oh
things to get
man,
at a restaurant.
yeah, I just love food so much. Like being a lineman, knowing that you have like a big privilege to eat a lot is, oh man. Team meals definitely belong to us.
I think in my
Oh
next life I'm
man.
gonna be a lineman because I can just eat as much. What's team meals like? How much food do you guys have on the table?
We usually have some meatballs, a lot of pasta with cheese, pizza, wings. This is like Thursday, after we're done going through walkthrough, like because Monday film, Tuesday, real Tuesday, Wednesday, real practice. Thursday, walkthrough, just come outside, wear your jersey, go through offense, defense, special teams, everything. Then just go and have a team meal. And it's just great, bonding with your teammates, guys who you've been going to middle school and elementary school with, you're playing with them in high school. So it's like, it's definitely crazy. So the team meals just make like the whole season worthwhile.
Now,
Like, honestly.
would you say like one of the biggest things about football that you love the most is that it's like a family atmosphere with your teammates and
It's
everything?
like a family. It's really like a family. Like, it's like nobody can really do wrong. Like, honestly. Yeah, you can get mad at your like teammate, but like what can you really do? Like, it's nothing. Like everyone, it's a brotherhood. Like football has bonds that will never be broken ever. Like football is really the way of life. Like it really is because it teaches you how to be a man more than just suiting up and go playing a game. Like football is different. It's really different.
That's
It
awesome.
is.
That's awesome. That's great. That's really cool. Uh, you, and then what's your favorite? I had one more question. I lost it off the top of my head, but maybe I'll get back to it. Oh, is there a game that you have circled on the calendar or a team that you're looking forward to
The
playing?
game I have circled on the calendar, St. Braves.
Same
St.
race?
Braves. The second game of the season. They're like rival. They're like down the street from us, like literally behind us. Like they're our rival, our backdoor rival, and we despise them. We despise them. I got that game circled. I can't wait till kickoff. Everything. I'm gonna be ready.
That's
That's
awesome. If there are a lot of people at the game, I will be there to
I
be
hope they should. It's outside, so they should allow people at the game. If they don't, that's on them. Like they should because this is outside.
there.
This
Yeah.
is outside.
Yeah, I think I was wondering if football is going to be a little bit different. I know basketball, there's no fans. So I was wondering if football was going to be maybe a little bit different where they allow like a certain capacity or something like that.
Like if they allow people, I'm thinking most likely parents.
Yeah, that's true.
They most likely like three people a person.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah. What now? Do you guys have the NHFS network stuff for you guys? All right.
Yeah,
Well, if I can't make it, I could definitely watch it on TV unless I have my media pass, and I will be.
most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah. Don't worry. And if I'm there, I gotta get an interview after a game with you.
Of course,
Right,
of
right. A
course,
sideline report right there. Right, fresh.
of
Right.
course. I'll be
All
ready. I can't
right.
wait, bro. I really can't wait. I
Yeah, man.
can't.
I can tell you're excited. I could tell when when we were on the call, you were already excited before we even started recording. How excited you are.
Man,
It's just a big passionate, you love it.
sports.
And
I
you
just love sports. Is just like not even just football. Like I just love sports in general. Like
yeah,
it's really sports is really like a really like to me the greatest thing in the world. Honestly, you're with people. Unlike golf, single person sports. Football, basketball, wrestling, baseball, cheerleading, volleyball, where you're bonding with people, it's really like great for your mental health and like it's amazing. It's really amazing.
that's awesome. Is there any other sports that you play outside of football?
Uh I was gonna do wrestling,
Okay.
but it's not in the winter. They removed it all the way to like the traditional spring season. And I got college football right after this season. So I mean, I don't really want to like sacrifice nothing. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to rest up my body, like because I'm going to play with grown men. I'm
Yeah.
going to play with grown men. These are like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old high schoolers. Those are 20-year-old grown men, like
Yeah.
facing the same thing you are.
Yeah,
So I'm
definitely.
definitely gonna rest my body. Most definitely, definitely.
That's awesome. That's great. And congratulations on college football as well too for you. Um, and then I want to ask two more questions and we'll wrap it up. Favorite music and artist.
Favorite music and artist is NBA YoungBoy. That
Okay.
is my favorite artist, and my favorite song by him, as like of all time, is Gravity, because it takes me back to 2017, where like life was just so great. Like life was amazing back at that time. Just leaving middle school, going into high school, playing freshman football. It was just great. Life was amazing back at that time.
That's awesome. And then what about your favorite thing to do outside of football?
My favorite thing to do besides video games.
Besides video
Um,
game. Wait, are you pumped up for NCAA college football
Oh,
video game that's coming out?
pumped up!
Oh my
Pumped up's not even the word. I
yeah.
can't, bro. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long for them to release another version of this game, and I'm just so life's getting great at the right time.
Oh my god, I
You
know,
know,
right? I was like, yeah,
like
this is
oh my
perfect.
god.
I was so excited, man. I've been right there with you. I've been waiting forever. I hope they get that one and the college basketball one out too, because
College
I'll be
basketball
psyched.
too.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I can't wait.
yeah, I'm so pumped up about it. So what else is your favorite thing outside of video games?
Outside of video games, I like to spend time with my family. Like to like go spend time with my friends, hang out, talk about our future and stuff. These, besides school closing, put like Pawtucket not letting us back in for the rest of the calendar school year. So it's like it's virtual all year. So really my hobby is just, reading, going through like watching a lot of film, you know, studying a lot of these old linemen and D linemen, what are their strengths, really like what do they like to do, and just get myself ready.
That's awesome. It's got to be tough too for you too as well to have your senior year as a virtual year. I mean, it's got to be senior year was the most fun I've
It's
had.
not the senior year. It's not what I expected. I expected homecoming game, senior night. Getting my graduation stuff right now, but that's not the case right now. And it's just going through a little bit of adversity. But I mean, what can you do? There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing we can do about it. We just have to go with the flow. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's you can't control the situation at
Can't.
hand, but it sounds like you just have a positive outlook on life, man. Glenn, you're just such a, I have to say, man, you brighten up a day. You can brighten up a room when you walk in, just the
I
talking to
have
you and
to.
everything like that,
I have to.
Yeah,
Just
that's all.
like Corona really taught me, like Corona really like eased me up and taught me how to like really look at life differently. Like
Yeah,
honestly.
that's good. That's good.